On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
27 on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs. And now it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Mahomes throwing on second down, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelsey fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelsey.
Give him 30 yards there.
10 at the 13-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He'll look downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Flushed out right. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Antonio Callaway, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Carr to try again after the pick six. Forced out to his left. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Carr. Steps away to his left. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's second and goal operating from the 8-yard line.
8-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Antonio Callaway in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
He's got a man complete past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Mahomes now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Mahomes will try again on second down. The 20. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Antonio Callaway with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 31, Raiders 13. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. But now it'll be third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Flushed out right. And now he's going to... Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start? And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Taco Charlton in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr, it's caught left side by John Brown. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
For the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flush to his right. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Gain of 21.
The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we scored touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably John Brown. Man open left side is Brown. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. John Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders get a score closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Score, Chiefs 38, Raiders 27. Daniel
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Edwards-Helaire. They find some open field here. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception.